Hello guys, today I've got a haul video for you all. They're split into three sections. I've got a couple I bought online and some I bought from Waterstones and some that I purchased from Asda. So I'll start with the couple that I bought online. The first book is Destiny's Fire by Trisha Wolfe. Look at that beautiful cover there. I love that. And even the back is gorgeous as well. It's quite a longish book, like in height wise. It's quite long, but it's quite thin as well. But this is a steampunk novel, I believe, and it's set in the future, 2040, I believe. It's about shapeshifters, and there's a war, sort of either being planned or happening, I can't remember. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. The next book that I bought online is Let the Sky Fall by Shannon Messenger. Oh my god, it feels like I've waited forever for this book to come out. I remember reading it on Amazon, like, I swear it was like months ago or something, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds really awesome. And I know my friend Keisha's got it as well, so we might end up reading that together at some point. But it's about like an air elemental girl and like some romance thing going on, and it seems right up my street, really interesting. So now I'll move on to the books that I purchased from Asda. And the first book I have actually read, but I bought the final version of the copy, and that is Unremembered by Jessica Brody, and it even came with its own free little bookmark. That's so awesome. I'm so going to use that. But this book, seriously, it's amazing. I will leave like the video link to the video review here if you want to check the video review and my personal opinion on that out, and I'll leave the link to the written review down below if you want to read about it. But I've already read this and it's so freaking amazing. It's about a girl who is supposedly a sole survivor on a plane crash, and she doesn't know anything about herself, her memories, her name or her family or anything like that. And throughout the story she's discovering like all about her past and everything, and it's fantastic. And this mysterious guy keeps showing up saying that he knows her, and you're just like, who is this guy? And it is so awesome. Go get this. When I got this, it was £3.50 in Asda, so if you're from the UK, £3.50. The next book I've also read, I read this in December last year, but it's literally not been released that long, and that is Geek Girl by Holly Smale, and this book is awesome. I believe it's going to have a sequel to this and stuff, and it's so hilarious about this girl who knows so many facts and stuff. She has a friend who wants to do modelling, and in the end this geek girl is chosen to do the modelling, and there's this guy and she just comes up with the most random facts ever, and they're so funny. It's freaking hilarious, this book. It literally had me laughing out loud. I don't think I've actually read a book where I've laughed out loud so much like this book. It's so good. I gave this book 5 stars and it's amazing. That is why I bought the physical copy. I love the cover as well. It's just, ooh, look at the equations and stuff. But I definitely recommend you give this a go if you really want a good teen laugh, like seriously. I think even adults would love this book. The next book that I bought, it's kind of geeky, but whatever. I love the games. And it's the Assassin's Creed Forsaken book. I've got the first 4. I think this is 4. I think this is the one after that or something like that. But yeah, this was only £3.70 or something in Asda, and I love the game. I love the storyline behind the game and everything, and I need to start reading the other ones because I haven't read them, but I know that I like them because I love the backstory behind the games. I think it's really fascinating. So if you haven't played this game, you know, seriously, there's something wrong with you, because this game is freaking awesome. The last book that I got from Asda is Drowning Instinct by Ilse Jabik. Hopefully I enjoy this. It seems mysterious. It says here, Jenna's parents say they love her, so why do they ignore her? Jenna's brother says he loves her, so why hasn't he visited her in years? Jenna's teacher says he loves her. He treats her well, he protects her, and he tells her she's beautiful. Mr. Anderson is the only one she can trust. So why is Jenna telling her story to a detective? So, sounds quite interesting and stuff. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to start reading this. It's like, oh, it's one of those books where I'm just like, mystery and stuff. I love a bit of mystery. Finally, I'm going to move on to the books that I purchased from Waterstones. The first book I got for £1. Sophie Mackenzie Girl Missing. I've seen this series around and I was like, you know what? It's only £1. I might as well pick it up. Because it's, World Book Day and everything, that's why it was £1. And it seems interesting. I'm guessing it's about a girl that's missing. A girl runs away from her family to find out the truth, but her journey takes her into more and more danger as she discovers that people who abducted her are prepared to do anything to keep her silent. So that sounds like really interesting, like a sort of thriller, I suppose, maybe. This next book I've seen a lot of people get, and that is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. My name is August. I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse. So now you're just like, okay, what is this book about? Because that is literally all it says on the back of the book. You can't blend in when you were born to stand out. So it looks like it's about maybe some guy with some deformed looks or something like that. Like, it seems to be like maybe one of those books with about beauty within. Then I got Girl of Nightmares by Kendare Blake. I got the first one not long ago. I showed it in a haul not long ago, and this happened to be part of a deal, so I thought, you know what, I've heard this duology, whatever it's called, is quite good, so I thought, you know what, I'll get the second book as well. And like, the covers are quite awesome. Just your average boy meets girl, girl gets sucked into hell story, the chilling sequel to Anna Dressed in Blood. So it seems like one of those sort of young adult reads with a sort of thrillerness to it. Then I got a John Green book, which is Will Grayson, Will Grayson. This sounds awesome. Like, it says two strangers cross paths, two teens with the same name, running in two very different circles, but they suddenly find their lives going in new and unexpected directions, culminating in heroic turns of heart and the most epic musical ever to grace the high school stage. Oh my god, I saw this and I was like, John Green, one of those authors that everyone is literally talking about, at the moment. So I feel like, I need to read a John Green book. I think I've got like nearly all of his books and I still haven't read any of them. But it's almost like I love the plot to his stories, so I feel like I'm gonna love them. I'm looking forward to reading this story, Will Grayson, and it seems pretty awesome. The final book that I got from Waterstones is the second book. The first book was Falling Fast, and I read that last year and I did really like it. It's a romance based novel, like young adult, and there's this one which is the sequel. So it says here like 4 months have passed and like, I don't know, drama, whatever happens between those two sort of thing. Because like there was a load of drama and stuff happening in the first book, which is here, Falling Fast, if you want to do that there. And yeah, I really liked the first book, and that is why I got the second book, because I'm really into romancy sort of books at the moment, hence me reading Anna and the French Kiss. And yeah, I'm interested to know what happens next, because I remember at the end of the first book I was like, I'm intrigued to know what happens next, and I know there was a second book being planned and written and stuff, so can't wait to read this book. The first book was quite an easy read, so it seems like this one's going to be an easy read too. And the final little treat that I got from the bookshop is so awesome. It's a holograph, but look, the cats are running. Isn't that awesome? I love that so much. And like, it was like £2 something for the bookmark, and they had like other things as well, like horses, and like I think there was like an elephant or something rubbing its arse against a tree. So guys, overall, these are the books that I hauled to you today. Again, as I say, I'll leave all the Goodreads links to them below if you want to check them out yourself or add them to your to be read pile or whatever. I suggest you do, because they all seem like really good reads, especially the two that I have read, which is Geek Girl and Unremembered. I hope you have enjoyed this haul. I know I've bought a lot of books, whatever, that's what booktubers do. It's part of the job. If you don't buy books, you're not a booktuber. Let me know if you guys have read any of these books below, or if you've bought them recently, or if you're planning to read them and stuff. That'd be really cool. I hope you're all having a fantastic week. Bye!